it is the free chatting time. So I have received questions from our European Wing Chun friends. And the question is, what is the proper way of practicing soft in Wing Chun? Is following the Tai Chi way the proper way? So the following is what I like to share with you, my view on this soft practice stuff. First of all, soft really is a general term. It doesn't mean anything specific if we do not know the characteristics of the art. Please watch my previous video on the form and the characteristics. For you guys who do not know what I'm talking about, the characteristics. One has to know what is the characteristic of the art. And then, only after that, one will be able to know what is the proper soft. Okay? So again, like today, in Wing Chun, we have structure type of Wing Chun, structure platform type of Wing Chun. Okay, where you have this E.G. Kamehameha, stand in the triangle way, the butt tuck in, the anus lifting, and then the structure platform type. Okay, and then like the Tan Sao, you have forward pressure. Okay, so the structural type, and you have the short strike type of Wing Chun. Okay, the short strike type Wing Chun where you don't stand in that the clamping knee, triangle structures, lifting anus, but the entire body is one piece, and like for example, the Tan Sao is about circle in and the body get in. Okay, so one is structure, like for example the Tan Sao is forward pressure. Another one is you just circle in your arm, your Tan Sao, and your body get in. Okay, so you have two different types. One is the structure type, and one is the soft strike type. Okay, so when you look at the structure type, this lower part of the body is having a structure, holding a structure, and then the upper body, you say, well, you have to be soft. Okay, in your arm, your shoulder, so forth. Okay, and then your mind has to do this forward pressure, those kind of things in general. Okay, now in the soft strike type, it is about the entire body. Okay, the 7 bowl, which is boiled down to 4 locations: your feet and this lower part of the legs here. Okay, and this hip, lower back, and the shoulder blade area. This 4 area has to be activated at every move. Okay, so in other words, the structure type is the bottom has to be solid. Then you move on the top. Okay, and the short strike type is the entire body. Your 7 bowls has to in a twirl or in a shoot-in positions where 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the details is in my book in the Wing Chun Matrix. Okay, so all this handling has to be activated or synchronized in the same time. Okay, so soft for the Chun and soft for the short strike type of Wing Chun are different things. Okay? So, for example, you say this sun punch. Okay, you structure type sun punch doing this way. Okay, where you just, this is a solid. Okay, while this is the platform type, the structure platform type, and while the short strike type is over here, which is in the torquing, and then for the shooting. Okay, so this is based on 1, 2, 3, 4. That 4 location in. Okay, even though it both using the 7 balls, but the short strike is having the 4 key handling or momentum handle synchronized together. Okay, so if we do not know the characteristics of the art, we really don't know what soft means. Okay, so your structured platform Wing Chun have the characteristics. The soft strike Wing Chun have its characteristics. They're different. So when you talk about soft, there's no single truth there, because soft is different depending on which platform of art are you practicing, depend on the characteristic of the art. And if you talk about Tai Chi is have a different type of characteristic of the art. It's not Wing Chun. Tai Chi is a long fist art with a long fist characteristics. So it is a different type of art because it has different mechanics. Okay. So this is what is the truth of soft. So one cannot say, oh, you practice the art soft. You need to know what specifically is that soft doing. For example, for the short strike platform art, okay, the 4 momentum handle has to be soft and or flexible so that it support each other, and then the lower abs breathing, okay, which is in the Wing Chun matrix, the 2C breathing has to come in. That is soft. Now in the structure platform type of Wing Chun, then this leg is holding in the triangle shape, and the anus is tilting, so forth, with this soft in the arm. They're different. Okay. So I hope that this answers the questions. So there's no right or wrong answer to what is soft, but what is that soft do? That's the question need to be asked. Okay, so if you say, well, I'm going to use the Tai Chi way of soft or internal soft, usually people say practice in Wing Chun, then one first has to understand, is that Tai Chi type of practice supporting the Wing Chun structure platform type of Wing Chun? Does it support the short strike platform type of Wing Chun or not? It just different characteristic, different mechanics. Okay, one cannot just mix them up. Now, the biggest problem today is if we do not know, for example, that the short strike is a short strike art, short strike characteristics, while the Tai Chi is a long fist art. Then you say, well, I need to do soft in the Tai Chi way with my Wing Chun, the short strike Wing Chun. Well, you cannot do it. because the body, the mechanics require different type of conditioning to support it. The short strike platform Wing Chun cannot use the Tai Chi long fist type of mechanics because their characteristics of momentum handling or fighting characteristics are completely different. Okay? So the same with when you play Xiu Lim Tao. Is your Xiu Lim Tao support the structure type of Wing Chun, the structure platform type Wing Chun, or the short strike of Wing Chun? They are different. Okay? So your Xiu Lim Tao set actually is supporting the characteristics of the fighting or the momentum handling. Fighting is momentum handling, right? So one don't practice one's Xiu Lim Tao one way and one fight the other way. Those need to be consistent, and the set has to support the development so that it be able to support the momentum handling or the fighting characteristics. Okay, so this is to share with you today.